in finances, the same way, when money has been entered, whatever system, whatever financial system you're using, as long as it's built under the blockchain technology, nothing can be changed. And we can all see, oh, funds came in from source A, they were transferred like this, like this, like this. You can easily track. It's very transparent, it's immutable, it can't be changed, it's open source. Anyone who has access to the platform can be able to just get in and see. Yeah, so in any platform, might it be supply chain in school, might it be like your health records in school as well. They can be input there, and wherever you are, you have access to that information.
Blockchain technology is on many nodes, like many computers, many copies. So if you do something, the copy is created in many computers. So for you to undo, you have to access all the computers.
What he has explained might sound very complex for a beginner, and that's what Gochapaa is coming to ease out. So you can easily buy crypto and exchange it back into Kenya shillings. On a very easy way. You just enter, you're prompted to just enter your M-Pesa pin. Just like that. And just like that, with as low as 200 bob, you've bought crypto. And now you can transfer that crypto from Gochapaa wallet to another exchange and now trade from there. Like, it has been made very easy using the Gochapaa platform. Be on the lookout.
Be on the lookout.
Mr. Spice.
Yes. Where everything is sugar, spice, and everything nice. What's up, good people? Mr. Sugar, Spice, and everything nice. It's Burudani 14 with another episode. Na leo, we're still talking about finances. We're still talking about financial literacy, trading, crypto, and most of all, Gochapaa in the building. Na leo niko na my guests hapa hivi. Let them introduce from tuanze na ladies. Yes.
Hi everyone, my name is Faith from Gochapaa and I'm glad to be here.
Thanks. Habari ya kila mtu, my name is Philip. I'm from Gochapaa community.
Thank you. Gochapaa. Now we had Karani and Lisa in our previous episode. Now we discussed a couple of things. Na nyinyi sasa nataka we go on with the conversation. We'll start with blockchain. What is blockchain? In layman's terms, what is blockchain? What does blockchain entail?
Yeah, sure. I'll take the question. So blockchain is a technology like any other technology that has come about, but blockchain is more centered. The reason why, what makes it special is the characteristics that it has. It's immutable platform, it's transparent, so it has a few characteristics, just to name a few as I've mentioned, and that's what makes it very interesting. And it's a technology that can cut across everything we do in our day-to-day lives. I know most people usually relate blockchain to crypto, and crypto is just one of the products of blockchain technology. But now blockchain can be cut across in any other industry, supply chain, health industry, education. It's just a technology that is used to build systems.
Thank you. Now, since we are measuring on now the youth and majorly campus students, how can blockchain now be incorporated in the campus systems, e.g. voting systems and financial records and whatnot? How can it be incorporated there?
Yeah, sure. You see how elections are done in campus? Sometimes, like any other elections, there's rigging. It's a system we've been accustomed to, unfortunately. Now what blockchain can be able to do through its immutability, meaning it can't be changed once records have been entered, and also transparency. blockchain technology, it's an open source. So you can see it, anyone can see it from anywhere there, as long as they have access to the system itself. So if you have candidate A and candidate B during an election and voting, and they are voting online, I mean, not even online, like it's an electronic form of voting, and the system is built under the blockchain technology. So once a vote is cast, it reflects automatically and anyone can be able to see. So you see as the tallying, it tallies automatically and you can't change it.
It can't be interfered with.
Yeah, it can't be interfered with, that's the correct word. It can't be interfered with. So for elections, that can be used in campuses, and we hope and pray that we will get to a point where we're using blockchain technology to do our general elections as a country. In finances, the same way, when money has been entered, whatever system, whatever financial system you're using, as long as it's built under the blockchain technology, nothing can be changed. And we can all see, oh, funds came in from source A, they were transferred like this, like this, like this. You can easily track, it's very transparent, it's immutable, it can't be changed, it's open source, anyone who has access to the platform can be able to just get in and see. Yeah, so in any platform, might it be supply chain in school, might it be like your health records in school as well. They can be input there, and wherever you are, you have access to that information.
And maybe to add to what she's saying, there's an aspect of blockchain, we call it decentralized. You know, from the other episode, our mentor called Karani was explaining about a public ledger.
Yes.
And so basically what happens is blockchain technology is on many nodes, you know, like many computers, many copies. So if you do something, you know, the copy is created in many computers. So for you to undo, you have to access all the computers. Now, voting systems, if you look, and if you look in our country, the time we had, I remember the last election we had, there was that part of IT that was a big case in the Supreme Court.
And there was that guy called Jose Camargo. Jose Camargo.
Exactly. And you see, the issue was, if you look at that technology that was being used, from the polling centers all over Kenya, data comes to a centralized server. So blockchain technology is decentralized. Where now everyone has a copy of the data.
Kila mtu ako na server yake.
Exactly, sort of, So what happens is that if the information doesn't, so there is no way the information can't match. If you bring something that doesn't match, that's not like, you know, been verified. So that's why when you talk about the blockchain technology coming into the election process, that's the advantage, the key of using blockchain.
Interesting. Now, Philo, let's touch on trading a bit, because I know you're big on trading.
No, I'm not big on trading.
No, not that big, but you have some information that can help us. Now, in trading, how does blockchain and trading correlate, in your own understanding?
Okay, so now what happens is, for the concept about trading, and I'll talk from the crypto, I know there is Forex and other, but let me talk from the crypto perspective. So what happens is, there's now the cryptocurrencies, and we have different categories of cryptocurrencies. So what happens is that for you to sell, buy, you do it through we call it a centralized exchange. So the exchanges where you can now trade different types of cryptocurrencies. And I'll give examples because we are not associated with those brands. You've heard of Binance.
Yes.
You know,
Ethereum.
So Ethereum now is a cryptocurrency that you can find. So I'm now giving you the companies that they have the centralized exchanges. If you want to start trading, there's Binance, Bybit, BitMEX, BitGate, Coinbase. So there are so many places. So basically what happens is that you have to trade via, you don't necessarily trade on the blockchain. No. What happens is that you do it via an exchange.
Interesting. Now, when we focus on how blockchain can be incorporated in our systems, you mentioned about supply chain. Now, in our system as a country, we have so many cases of corruption. I don't know nani alipewa tenda. Kuna mtu alipitanga nje yake msa akaitwa akaambiwa kuja. So kuja tukupatie tenda ya madawa hapa. So like there's a lot of errors kwa nini yetu ya supply chain. So how do you think blockchain will come in handy, and will it shrink the level of corruption in the system?
Yeah, it will definitely shrink because you can be able to see records moving from point A to point B. And you find in most cases, your file you're corrupt, you records show, then records go missing.
True.
In most cases, that's what happens. So in this case, you can't, as Philip has mentioned, it's a decentralized platform. No one has access. You won't say ati this server belongs to KEMSA peke yake. Just an example, not that we have issues with them.
Yeah.
We kinda have issues, but yeah. So we won't say ati because Philip had a scandal with KEMSA, and because he knows the IT guy, ama he chotead the IT guy there, then the files go missing, everything goes missing, or you burn the building, you burn the office. No, we can be able to trace. We will see also this money came in, these documents like this, and trace it visually. So yeah, it will be able to reduce corruption significantly if at all we embrace the systems, because we cannot change people, but the systems are always true, because that's where we usually go back to just check on the records.
Yeah, true. And do you have anything to add on?
No.
Whatever she said. Now, apart from the blockchain technology, now as Gochapaa, I believe you have communities where you sensitize people, you educate one another. Now, would you share with us the communities, where to find them, how to get into those communities? Because I know most of our viewers are interested in crypto and digital currency, but they don't have communities where they can get education, sensitization. Will you kindly?
Yeah, we have and we'll provide.
Yes.
We'll
in the
put
description.
It, yeah. So basically, we do have, we are on Twitter, Telegram, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok. We're everywhere. But where you can now have an interactive conversation is on Telegram. We have a lot of members on Telegram. So if you join our Telegram channel, it's open. You can ask any questions. There are conversations that go in there. Actually, guys analyze crypto news daily. Every day we have analysis going on. People asking what's happening to Bitcoin, where will the price move next. And we have a mix of people in that community. Mostly it's young people, Gen Zs, and a bit of millennials. And some are traders, some are students, some are there for many. And actually we have people from other communities. Binance has theirs, other platforms have theirs. So people like joining many communities, because in those communities, what happens, that's where you start getting information of what's coming out. If you want to know what's happening in the crypto world, what new products are coming in, you will be very busy in Telegram joining communities to get information. So yeah, you can join in.
Link on the description.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to add
No,
on?
just to add on, when you're in the crypto and blockchain space, there's community is usually talked about so much, because for a very new industry that is not that is not embraced fully, it's not yet regulated, and there's a lot of learning that is moving around. People tend to find like-minded people who you can just share information with. You at least you understand each other in some way, and that's the value that these communities bring. Just like any other, just look at it as a squad where you just talk about interesting things.
When you talk about the communities and how progressive they are in terms of educating the youth and campus students, not forgetting the regulations. You mentioned about regulations. I saw something that the former central bank governor did back in 2022. He put some crypto regulation. Is it a law or is it is it just a regulation? I don't know.
I think you're referring to, there's a bill.
Yeah.
There's actually a bill it's before the parliament. We've had an association where they have been working on it's called virtual asset service provider. Yeah, policy bill. VASP. So there's a bill that is before parliament where it's supposed to, the MPs are trying to review. But there has been issues. There has not been any unity in terms of, in some aspects of the bill. But what I know is the latest is that there's a company from US called Digital Marathon. Recently, 2-3 months ago, there was a American Chamber of Commerce having a conference, and the president announced that he's invited Digital Marathon. It's a expert company. They do crypto mining, so they've been also brought in to advise the government on how to structure this whole crypto thing. So we've made some steps. It's been slow,
very slow.
Yeah, it's been slow. But again, also it's because of people not understanding what crypto is, and they just don't want to open it up. There's a way the government feels like they can lose. If they just open up. There's a case study about Nigeria a few months ago. You can Google and check where the naira, the value of the naira fell, and the Nigerian government were trying to find out what's happening, and they realized the Nigerians had converted their naira into crypto, in USDT. So they felt that made the value go down. So they started a thing for banning. In fact, they actually banned the exchanges, the companies, and the Binance Africa manager went there. He was even arrested. He ran away. He came back. So, but later on, the positive to it, the government again changed for Nigeria, and they then said, okay, fine, you know what? Because at the end of the day, let me tell you something funny about this technology. Even a government, you can't totally shut it down. I mean, China is a good example. For many years, we've had China have blocked Google. There's a Great Firewall of China.
True.
They have what they call where they have blocked. But when you go to China, all the Chinese guys, they're all online. They're on Instagram.
Yes.
There's VPN. So it's as though the Nigerian government realized that is not the way to go. They then came up with a tax measure where now they're saying, okay, fine, you guys, you can operate, but this is how we are going to tax you. So it's good that happened. So we hope that in few months or in a few years, we're going to see something positive also on our side.
Now, because you've mentioned about the bill being in parliament, now has the government reached to stakeholders who are in the crypto business to help in drafting the bill? Because a bill is a big thing. You see, the other day we had the finance bill where stakeholders were brought on board from different industries. You come and discuss, do you want this here, do you want this here, you get. But now in crypto, has the government tried to reach out to maybe Gochapaa or any crypto entity that can help in drafting the bill?
Yeah, sure. There's a group called BAK, Blockchain Association of Kenya, and within that group, also with other members who are not part of the association, came together and formed a group that was pushing for the virtual assets policy. Yeah, the virtual asset policy. So there are people within the blockchain ecosystem who are not, maybe you're not even in this space as a crypto person or associated with a crypto company, but you have an understanding of the technology and how it can be incorporated in other industries as well. So there are those people who came together. Even Karani, who was here in the previous episode, was also part of that committee. Yeah, and just guys sit down, you discuss what's the best way forward for this technology, because it's a new technology. Not every one of us know like the right direction to go, or like this. It's not something that has been done before that we can proof check or anything. We are all learning as we go. So there's a committee, and we just hope. The government has been quite slow on it, but we appreciate that it's still something.
True.
It's something, and we take it, and we hope that in the next couple of years we will be talking about a completely different topic.
True. And now, just a question: would you guys embrace a blockchain election in 2027?
Highly, as soon as yesterday.
Yeah, because
Highly.
but in my own opinion, I feel like the way you've explained how blockchain works, I feel like when we incorporate it fully in our systems in government, hata hizi stories za sijui eti kuna projects hazikukamilika, watu walipewa pesa, it will be very easy for follow-ups, for like auditing, it will be very easy.
Very easy.
We don't have the again to sijui kuunda commission, sijui ya kuinvestigate nini, kuunda committee ya kuinvestigate kwa nini kuna nyesha airport. A lot of shenanigans. Now,
just to take you back, sorry. You see, if we had such systems, we wouldn't even have issues with loans, because it's just like, okay, money has been gotten from IMF, from China, from where, but it's traceable. You can see the money came, it went to central bank, from central bank it went to this contractor, like you can see. But now money comes, yes, but you don't even know like it went from who to who. You don't even know if it went to central bank or it was directly wired to somebody's private account.
In the Cayman Islands.
But actually the main core component, and then let's just put it in perspective, is also awareness, educating people. Now Kenyans, when it comes to election, I don't understand. Even when I think we've from maybe when 2017 or when we've always per se had digital elections.
Yes.
But those numbers never add up. Whenever so there's a bit. So even if you bring the so-called blockchain to Kenyans, unless you educate them, they'll say, "Who is that guy? What is that blockchain thing?"
Yes.
So we have to, and I was happy to appreciate during the Twitter space for the Gen Z. I used to join and listen a lot, by the way. And there's one session, one of the big sessions. There's a foreigner who was given a chance to speak, and he talked about now the blockchain. So there's even an X space. I don't know whether it still goes on, where they are now discussing. Gen Zs are actually considering the thing for that. But still, who will implement it? It's at the end of the day, it's the government that has to bring in people to come and implement. And will Kenyans also trust those people?
I think if the person who is in the ballot, who also happens to be part of the key decision makers on certain things, if they have full confidence on what they've done for the people and they know they will be voted for, they are okay on whichever system people choose. But if you have other plans, then we know.
And that's where the majority lies. That's where the majority lies. Hapo kwa other plans. Hapo kwa other plans ndio the majority lies. Now, when we talk about the banking systems that have converted into crypto, in our previous episode, Karani mentioned about, I never knew that when you go to a bank right now and you say that you want to open a crypto account, the bank will be like, I
actually, I won't mention the bank. I once went to a bank and I was doing something, opening an account, and I asked the manager, I mentioned about crypto. And her reaction was, "Oh, don't talk about that thing here." She reacted like that. She was like, "Don't talk, don't even mention." So I asked her, do you think I have actually carried crypto to the bank? So I started educating her. I told her, by the way, most of your account holders here, or some of them, are actually crypto traders.
True.
Then she was like, how is that possible? Then I started educating her. I said, there's a way, crypto does not come to the bank. Actually, you can't even open a crypto account to the bank, first of all. Let's start from there. But yeah, so there's sort of also education on that.
True.
You know, in the sense that, you know, CBK gave a circular to all money institutions that do not facilitate people who are doing crypto business.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And that's the problem of having a centralized system of handling finances. As opposed to the way you're saying, like, blockchain is decentralized.
Yes.
Now, when it's centralized, the odds hapo kidogo zinalay on one person mwenye ata make the decision.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Now, away from now banking. Now let's talk about how in right now in Kenya as Gochapaa, how is crypto traded on a day-to-day basis? Like, as a crypto trader, how does your day go? How do you buy? How do you sell? How do you make money on crypto?
It's very easy. And if you want more information, YouTube is the best university. And of course, you know, research. There are people who have done tons of tutorials. But basically what you need to do is you need to register on a centralized exchange. I'll give one example, and I'm not promoting them. They have not paid me. Binance is the most popular anyway. So you just simply open an account and they take you through what we call a KYC. You know, they scan your face, turn right, left, up, down, you know, take a picture of your ID. Then from that point, they open for you an account. And by default, when they open for you an account, you are able to access, you know, the trading platform, and you have wallets. You know, for you to buy, you have to store the crypto in a wallet. So by default, you'll find the wallets set up over there. So from there, what you basically do now, from if you want to start, we have something we call a peer-to-peer market on Binance. So you basically need to start off with stable coins, you know, so that you're through the stable coin you're able to now get, you know, actually you can even do P2P direct on Bitcoin also. So basically what happens is you go to the P2P market, and most of them are on M-Pesa or in different channels. So basically they are agents. You know the way you go, like now if you want US dollar, you have to go to a physical forex, and you go tell them I have 5K here, and they tell you, okay, this is the conversion rate. Then they give you the
exchange,
the US dollars. So the same way we have a peer-to-peer like forex, you know, similar to the one physical, where you send the money on M-Pesa or whichever.
Then they give you the coins.
Then they give you now the coins, yes.
Okay.
You know, then from there, it comes to default to a wallet we call a spot wallet. It's a default wallet by Binance. From there, you move it now to different trading platforms. Yeah, you know, and you start doing your trading. And you make your profit reflects on your wallet. Same way, if you want to return to Kenya shillings, you go to the peer-to-peer market, convert back that particular asset to Kenya shillings. And people do that daily. Yeah.
Interesting. That's pure information. Now, away from now Bitcoin, because even my mind is getting but a lot of information at once. Because
just to piggyback on what you said, shameless plug Gochapaa. The what he has explained might sound very complex for a beginner, and that's what Gochapaa is coming to ease out. So you can easily buy crypto and exchange it back into Kenya shillings on a very easy way. You just enter, it prompts you. You see how you usually, you know, an APK push. It's called SDK push. you're prompted to just enter your M-Pesa PIN.
Oh yeah.
Just like that, and just like that, with as low as 200 bob, you've bought crypto, and now you can transfer that crypto from Gochapaa wallet to another exchange and now trade from there. Like, it has been made very easy using the Gochapaa platform. Be on the lookout.
Yeah, be on the lookout. True, because that I think that will make it even easier, as opposed to the one that you've explained for Binance. Hey, that's a lot of information.
Yeah.
But I think the one for Gochapaa is it's easier because it's very simplified.
It's simplified. Even when you even look at our platform, it's very user friendly. Yeah, for whether you're a beginner or you're like a seasoned pro, it's easy for you to maneuver. You won't feel like you're in a maze and you're lost. Uko ndani. No.
Now, what do you guys think in terms of the role that crypto plays in developing countries? For instance, what he's mentioned about Nigeria, how the government was a bit skeptical about it, but now they had to bargain.
Yeah.
Now, do you think that might happen in Kenya at some point?
Yes, it will. Sooner or later, yeah. But it will. You can't stop. And there's a statement, I can't remember the name of the MP. There's one MP who stood and told Parliament that we cannot stop this technology. So we either have to accept mapema or we be left behind.
Yeah.
Dubai is a good example. Dubai at the moment, they even have, especially if you show, they have a criteria, if you are an active forex crypto trader, they're actually giving a visa to traders, and they're telling them, just come and trade from Dubai. And what they are doing is, they know, and actually Standard Chartered Bank officially, Dubai, they are facilitating crypto traders. So even if you have millions in terms of crypto, whatever, you can now withdraw Standard Dubai. So what Dubai is trying to do, they know if we make an environment where crypto investors come and they start, cashing out from Dubai. Of course, logically,
they'll have to invest in
exactly.
Dubai.
Even the money they are cashing out, they are spending it
in
Dubai.
Yeah, so it's a revenue. It's a way of creating revenue. It's another market that has not been tapped in other countries, and that's what Dubai has seen. And it's so unfortunate that it's the Arabian countries that start with these things, and we look at it as this monumental game changer, and it has been. It's only that we are very hesitant on adoption. And for Kenya, if the government just tapped into that market and welcomed investors, you wouldn't even have the need to overtax your own citizens to sustain yourselves.
True.
Yeah, there's a ready market. If you look at the statistics, guys are trading, guys are using the money. It's the same money that will circulate back into the economy. Then just welcome, guys. Let people set up companies, let people set up institutions, let people come, trade openly. When they cash out, that money is still being used within the economy. Yeah. So to answer your question, yes, it will definitely improve the country.
I know the government, their main concern also is on the criminal
aspect of
elements.
it, yeah, because kuna watu wanaosha.
Yes. Okay, wait, let me put it this way. Let me put it this way. Unfortunately, this technology, also most criminal elements found it advantageous. The thing about, when I told you open your account, usually by default, your account is not written your name Mwangi. There's a bit of anonymity to which when you open, like even now if you want me to send you some Bitcoin to your wallet, that wallet is not really written Mwangi, it's just some stream of numbers, wallet address we call it. So it has made criminal elements very comfortable to move finances to that. And one key example, because it's on the public domain, I'm giving as an example because it's on the news, the recent Israeli issue. You've seen that Hamas used crypto. The trail, when the investigators followed, they followed up and realized they used crypto format, to finance. And even now, I think last week or a few days ago, there's been an announcement where all their the exchanges, they can actually check if you do something suspicious with your wallet. There's a way they can investigate and now get your identity. That okay, this wallet address, Mwangi is the one behind it. Yes. They can actually.
Okay.
So that is what probably may also worry governments.
Yeah.
But again, even if they are worried, people are already there. So
I mean, it's the same thing. Like, it's just the same thing as having physical cash.
Yes.
Like we've seen.
Yeah.
Watu wanatoka na pesa na gunia. Like, it's the same thing.
Even their businesses, there are fake businesses out here.
Yeah, fake business. There's a lot
on the background, it's something else.
Yeah. Like we see it every day, so it's not a foreign concept. It is I don't think it's like that. But anyway, I think that has been a very insightful episode. You've taught us a lot. I personally have learned a lot. We wish to have you in our studios again. We have to discuss about it. We have to sensitize people about it. And if you're out there, there are things that you've mentioned. We'll have to put those links in our descriptions. The Telegram communities, we'll have to put those links in our descriptions. If you're out there and you want to trade and you want a safe space to learn crypto, come to Gochapaa. Join their community. Like, have this information. You want to learn about blockchain, come to their community, learn about these things, and let's push this injili iendelee. Sindio? Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah. Na hivyo tunashukuru sana. This is episode 13. Adios, imekuwa true.